Hey everyone, real fast, here's a clip of our guest, Scar the Monster song La Bamba. Be sure to check him out on Spotify and SoundCloud. And we'll make sure to leave a link down to his Twitter down in the description. Enjoy the episode, it's a good one.
Did you think of yourself as an assassin?
Assassin. Sounds so exotic. I was just a murderer.
Most people, when they see horrible things, if they see somebody badly injured, certainly see something that awful, have a visceral reaction. They feel nauseated. They may want to vomit. It makes them very uncomfortable all over, real fast, dismembering bodies. Did that turn your stomach?
I'm superhuman, a putrid form of Anubis, mutant student. My whole school is comprised of lucid shooters. My dreams are stupid to you, it's a whole new mood. But my views help me get in tune with them niggas who make moves. Get a clue, I'm Colonel Mustard with the knuckle duster. Suckers came around and found out we don't take two kind of busters. See, he bluster, hate niggas like his last name was Custard. I'ma burn in fire forever. I'm the same as Usher. Deep in that fire, I'm diving, working that 9 to 5. I'm just out here surviving until my passion dies. Only dope when I'm vibing, that's an assassin's lie. On psilocybin while writing, that's just to pass the time. I'm hard-headed, my God said I'ma make it though. The squad eating and cheating, I'm out here breaking holes. Silver tongue devil, press Nikes down on them Chevy pedals. Practice black magic and blast that heavy metal.
So this is Bottom of the Class Podcast. We're talking about waters here. I got Joshua Ford with me.
Hey, what's up?
Matthew Rios.
What's up?
Dude, and I guess we've been trying to have on for fucking years now.
Too long.
Yeah.
Even though this podcast has been on for a few months. Scar the Monster.
Hey, that's me, man. That's
Yeah.
me, man. Is this and that's the part where it goes society.
Yeah. This is the intro.
You're just living, man. You're just there in that moment, that special place in time. Maybe when I get back, I can write a book about my travels. You know, about getting out of this sick society. Society, man. Society.
Yeah, bro. I listen to this shit a lot, actually. I'm
Alright,
probably I've seen every single one of these episodes.
That's awesome, dude.
So
Yeah.
before we get into it, we need to sell this whole water thing.
All right, but just beforehand, we got Scar the Monster, who is coming to us from
Kansas City, motherfucking Missouri, man.
Kansas City,
Lit.
and
You drank my water.
he's also my blood relative cousin,
Yup.
and of course you guys all know Seth too. So further
Yeah, those are both my
further
cousins.
verification of just the family just being elite. But go ahead with your water, dude.
Matthew's not lying.
We were saying how Voss is ass.
Yeah.
And the best
Yeah.
water is...
Ass though, but I like that it's in glass. I like that it's in a glass.
Price to quality ratio is as low as it gets.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, like you drink it to be obnoxious.
Yeah.
But
Like you
Jacob-
show everyone, like I got some Boss, dude. Like I didn't have.
But Jacob hates Ozarka. I don't know.
I'm
why.
not a Ozarka
Ozarka.
fan.
It's just water. Dude, I remember being...
No, it's not true, bro. Because
That's
there's some
not
waters
true.
like, oh yeah, you ever been really thirsty and someone's like, dude, it's okay, I have like Voss. You're just like, it's all right.
Aquafina,
Like I'm
dude.
about to. Yeah, Aquafina's like
Aquafina's
that
the
too.
lowest of low.
I'll take that
that's
7 Up
like,
water over
they're
that.
like pushing like sparkling water with Aquafina, and they don't mean to.
Dude,
If you shake Aquafina, it
It does.
It fizzes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, what?
dude,
That's
It's the
wild.
nitrates, dude.
Is that
Something,
true?
I don't know. I feel like, no, I just kind of made that up.
Oh,
it sounds right
the,
there.
the vending machines in high school, this is my first time to experience it, and it was the coldest, most delicious water like available at the time. I think it was Deja Blue.
That's what we had.
That
Dude, I
was
didn't like
so.
I thought it was whack, man.
It was like too crisp.
You guys are wrong.
It was really crisp.
crispy water.
Yeah.
Like that crispy.
Yeah.
I like
kinda
my
too
water
crisp.
metallic.
Kind of bite.
Whoa.
You
No,
get soap from the
it-
sink?
Yeah. You know,
Josh Ford drinks his toilet water. Then apparently.
I remember when I lived here, they said Arlington has like some of the like cleanest water.
Really?
That and Hearst, I think.
Is it? Or was it the other way? It was Arlington.
No, I mean Arlington probably has two.
Yeah, I heard somewhere was like, I think it was somebody was at work was talking about it. But I know in Independence, Missouri, they legitimately have some of the best water like in the United States.
Independence, Missouri?
Independence.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
It's
It's
right.
probably-
It's a part of the metroplex of like KC.
I heard Flint has some really dope water.
Jesus, yeah, it does.
You start seeing shit.
That's
some
dope.
additives.
Yeah, he start hallucinating, just drinking
Tripping.
Flint water. It's like the new drug. They start.
I get my
people are
water
gonna start
shipped
shipping
in.
it down.
I
from
ship
Flint.
my water in from Flint.
Started putting it on everybody's
Exclusively.
every trap nigga Snapchat. I got that Flint water. Getting geeked, dude. I don't know. That's terrifying that they made a movie about the Flint, Michigan water crisis before fixing it.
They made a movie about it?
Queen Latifah's in it.
Dude, it can't
What?
be. It can't be that much.
It's a
to
legitimate
help
movie.
It can't
About trying to get it fixed. I don't know how it. I doubt it ends well because it's still not there.
Just like some fictional story ending, like fairy tale ending.
They got the water fixed. Everybody's playing in water like at the end of Holes.
Even for like dog shit movies that come out, the budget is still like maybe.
Oh
like
yeah, dude. To
either
make any
$500,000 or $1 million or something like that. Like just it can't be that much to help out Flynn.
I love watching really bad movies.
A lot.
Like The Room was a terrible movie. What is that bird apocalypse or something like that? Where it's like the worst CGI birds you've ever seen.
Oh, I know what you're
talking about.
I know
it's like
exactly
the
what you're talking
burdening
about.
or something stupid like that. They're like, oh no, like get away from me. And like, they're like attacking them. That still probably costs like a couple bands to make, dude.
Wait, you talking about birds like the horror movie, like the old one?
No,
or
that
you
was
talking
that
about
was
something
a
different?
no. That's a classic.
Don't you ever, Josh?
Well, I'm not trying to shit
Don't
on
get
it.
it confused, dude.
Yeah,
It wasn't scary.
not even.
though.
It was a age. There's a
a
documentary
thriller,
about
dude.
it. There's a documentary about that bird movie because it's so bad. This little Asian man made it, and he's still riding heavy for it, bro. Like, you gotta watch it. Please watch. I'm gonna find that, dude. I'm not gonna plug it and not tell y'all what it is.
Fat ass bank account from it.
What's that gotta
It's
be
like
like?
Sharknado, dude. It's
Yeah.
just
like
everybody
Sharknado.
clowned on that movie so hard.
Well,
Like he
Sharknado-
actually profited from it.
Sharknado has big stars in it though. I thought.
It has what's her name?
Does it?
That I don't even know. So that's proof it does not.
Okay, well maybe I'm thinking something else.
But that's like a lot of movies. A lot of shitty movies profit.
Tara Reid
so bad.
with her-
that
Yeah.
Terror
They
Reed.
Off-
become like a
Offset
cult
boobies.
classic. Tara Reid.
Worst movie I ever saw was a movie called
It's called-
Zombiever.
Was it?
Zombiever. It was about a zombie beaver, dude.
I'd watch it.
Whoa, really?
I swear to God, it's exactly what it sounds like.
And he's just everybody
no,
gets
like,
real close to this poor little beaver.
Nah, they go to like a cabin like on vacation, like a bunch of teens, and like one of the girls goes out. Maybe it's like a guy or something.
It's
like
always
that.
the
They go out
hottest bitch first.
They
dude.
go to like piss or something like that in like the ocean, and then all of a
course.
sudden you see this. It looks so bad, and it like swims up like a fucking shark almost, and then it just eats the person alive, and it's a fucking beaver.
Whoa, dude, that's awesome.
It was funny because it was like not. I don't know if it was meant to be like not serious, but you
Yeah.
can't take it seriously.
That's
so.
hilarious. I just got done watching that Superman horror movie. What was it called?
Dude,
Brightburn.
Brightburn. I've never watched that.
Such a funny movie.
Oh,
That's
really?
right.
It's pretty hilarious when you sit there and think about it. Like, it stopped being scared of me over time.
Well, I don't think it's supposed to be. It's just Superman. It's,
I mean, yeah,
It was scary too.
It's
at
supposed to
one
be like
point.
it was supposed to be a horror movie.
It wasn't,
I
but the
think.
thing is, like, what the fuck are you gonna do when Superman's pissed at you?
exactly. That's why I love it, dude. I hate Superman. I think he's a waste of just a hero because
Well, it's-
you're the strong. You can like fly backwards and make time go back, and then you're getting your ass whooped
Yeah.
every third episode by a dude with no powers. Same with Batman.
Dude,
That's why I don't
probably-
respect Batman.
Well, yeah, but Superman. The reason I hate Superman is because they fucking cheated creating Superman.
Facts.
You can't just do everything.
Well, yeah, but so you can do a lot of shit, but also his power is limitless.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One time
That's
he used to be able to shoot webs. You know that?
No.
Get out of here.
I'm
See,
dead ass. You shoot webs.
but to bring it back around, the movie is called Birdemic, and there is
I
a
never heard
Vice
that.
piece on it.
It's
It's called the worst movie ever made? ? And the truth
Really?
is, yes, it is. And it's a
It's
very
pretty
good-
bad.
It's
pretty
very,
bad.
very bad. And this Asian man is still out
There's two of
riding
them, I think.
hard, bro. Like super hard. Like it just came out.
I think there's Birdemic 2 also.
That's part of the documentary. They're
Oh,
trying to
okay.
get the second one like booted up, and he's just trying to get the cast. And the cast is just like, he lied to me when he told me about the movie because I was supposed to get paid this much. It's supposed to be a horror movie, and then they saw the final product. They're like, damn. But he like keeps hitting them up like, I'm doing another one.
Well, what's funny about that though is because if you ever do get a chance, you probably YouTube Birdemic right now.
Please do
Dude. It's like it is bad. Like when you watch it, it's bad. But if you watch like actual behind the scenes footage of like real movies, you know, because there's not that much. There's no music. There's no like special effects. There's nothing. They just do this shit to no one. Like Wonder Woman, she's like, ha,
It is weird when you think about
yeah,
making a
and
movie.
it's just nothing. And then when they get the shit all melded together, it looks incredible.
Essentially, now to be an actor, it's always been just playing make believe, I guess, which
yeah,
is
it's
cool.
just pretending.
Yeah, that's actually super dope.
But you do something that someone else wants you to do.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Wait,
That would
what do you
suck.
mean by that? You get someone to do. What do you say?
Oh, dude, you can do your best. Like, you can have your own take on a character, but someone at the end of the day is going to be like, well...
The director's
well,
gonna be
how
like,
about-
no,
how
you
about
have to
this?
do it this way.
Oh yeah.
How about this? I want this.
I guess that's why directors win like people are like so respected. They're probably just really good at dealing with other people and like getting them
Yeah.
to play. Okay, I get it now. That's pretty cool.
That's what I was saying a few podcasts ago about acting not being hard. Not that it's not hard, but
I
like,
feel what you're saying. I got
it's
it.
just like there's a lot. I think I was making the point that it's hard for a director. Like it's harder, in my
You gotta
opinion.
wrangle someone like what's his name? Batman. Christian
Christian
Bale.
Bale.
He's just yelling,
Yeah.
throwing shit. You gotta, hey, calm down, man. Like it's all right.
Robert Pattinson now.
Yeah, get out
Officially.
of here, dude.
Yeah, there's a whole trilogy now, right?
Wait, well, I don't know. I get what people are upset, but I think it's also stupid.
I'm not
People-
upset. That's not
The headlines were making people upset, in my opinion, because it's like it's such like a oh, Robert Pattinson is Batman. You're like, what the fuck? But if you know what Batman he's doing, he's like the perfect actor for it.
Yeah,
Which
it's a young
Batman's he
Batman.
doing?
It's the Batman Beyond.
Oh,
No,
which are gonna have
it's
Bruce
not Batman
Wayne.
Beyond.
Or it's the one where
Bruce Wayne's old and
it's the
teaches
son.
him how to be Batman.
That's the Batman they're doing.
That's what they're
with
doing? They
Pattinson.
actually
That's
do
the
it?
one they're doing with Pattinson.
so then Christian Bale
be
better
better.
be
So he's
old.
supposed to be like an emo, like kind of like
He's
teenager
in
kinda
high
guy.
school, yeah.
So he's
So-
gonna
so-
be Bruce Wayne's son?
Yeah.
He's not. He wasn't his son. He
Bruce
was like
Wayne's
a
son
kid.
is
They're
he
like
found.
kid.
Bruce Wayne
He
Jr.
actually was his son, though. Turns out it's trippy.
Oh,
Damn,
Yeah.
spoiler, dude.
Who?
Dude, what the hell?
Damn,
Movie
Josh,
hadn't been made yet.
Jesus.
No, I'm talking about. Y'all know it's the Batman Beyond TV show?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah. Okay, so they did a special episode on Justice League Unlimited, and at the end of it, you find not the end. At the beginning, you find out that Bruce is like Terry's real dad because he had
That's
went
fake.
because what's her name, the black lady Amanda Waller went and like got Bruce's DNA and then like
oh,
and
So
then
whack.
and then like put it into like Terry's
some
mama.
lady.
His DNA. Or...
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne's
to
pissed.
recreate Batman.
That's fake.
And they were gonna
Why
kill
couldn't he
him.
just fuck her?
Dude,
Batman doesn't do that.
Like, he didn't want to do it. It
dude,
wasn't his
imagine
idea, but
this,
he knew
dude.
about it.
Imagine you're Chuck Norris.
Okay.
You have a kid. Now the kid's good at karate?
I'd assume so.
Nope, not how it works.
Sure, you got to teach him, I guess. Yeah, Bruce Wayne did go through a lot of bullshit in order to become
He
Batman.
did. He
Literally
himself.
learned every martial art.
Out there in the Himalayas and shit, and like learned all of them like
Ra's
5
al
years.
Ghul is teaching
But
him
yeah,
all
but
kinds
if
of dope
you
stuff.
have Bruce Wayne teaching you, like, you should
But he
be able
wasn't.
to-
He wasn't there teaching him.
No, he just was like a bad kid. That Batman Beyond kid?
Yeah.
I never saw it. Yeah.
He was just a bad kid, and he tried to steal from Bruce Wayne.
Oh wow.
He,
True.
he caught him somehow.
yeah.
This fucking
So
house
Bruce
is
took
all-
him under his wing.
Yeah, but it's like notorious in Batman. It's like a notorious thing. Anybody who becomes a sidekick, there's been like 3 or 4.
They get bodied by the Joker.
They always leave because he's a dickhead. He's an asshole.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, I'm not a kid. Just
No
let,
one's
let
like-
me save the day. And Batman's like, you're too
No one's
young.
like up to the challenge like Bruce Wayne is.
Mhm.
Bruce Wayne's like devoted.
He always
they're
like
trying to.
throws like a draw, like one of those things that wraps him up. Like when they're about to fight someone big, he's like, "You stay here." He's like, "I want to help." He always just ties him up somewhere.
Hell.
Do you think they should have made a Killing Joke movie,
Oh yeah,
That'd-
that should
God,
happen.
or at least
That
build
needs
like
to
a trilogy
And Metal Batman.
that
That was
there's
dope.
a Killing Joke at the
happen.
end?
Yeah, that was good.
Do you mean like actual people?
Huh?
There's a Killing Joke movie. Do you mean like with actual people?
There
No.
is a
There is.
there's a
There's an
cartoon.
animated movie,
There's an
yeah.
animated one.
It's pretty good too.
It's a movie.
I'm talking about the one where the Joker kills someone. I don't know if I want to ruin it.
Okay, so
At the
do
beginning.
you
yeah.
want it with real people?
Oh
Or do
yeah,
you
a live action. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, there's not, but there should be. Yeah, they should use that storyline.
That's what I was saying. They should build a trilogy, and the first 2 movies be like just them or the audience getting like an emotional attachment to Robin, and then the third one is the Killing Joke.
That'd be cool.
Well, it's super.
Well,
it's
what's
super
his name? Kind
gruesome.
of played him. The kid from Angels in the Outfield. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh
He
yeah,
played
yeah,
members.
yeah,
Oh,
did.
he's quote unquote Robin kind of deal.
Nah,
Yeah.
Dude, I don't
cop
think
out.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt poses any threat to anybody that I know
Touche.
personally.
It's fair.
If I saw the Gordon-Levitt dude, it's
He's like, hey,
it's
put
not
that
on.
lady's purse down.
Yeah,
You're like,
exactly.
dude, shut up. Just take off Reddit.
No, you mentioned the Metal series.
Fire.
Dude, it's really good. It's a stretch of comic books, and right now they're doing a thing where it's like Batman, but it's like, what if Batman and the Joker were basically like one person, like Bruce Wayne,
yeah, I've
but
heard of
had like Joker like ideas in his head.
It's dope.
It's insane.
Is
Such
there-
a good series.
I mean,
same
they're
villains and
similar.
stuff?
Yeah, they're like similar.
Very similar.
Just yeah.
I like it.
Do you think the Joker movie will be good?
I think it will with who's it? Juan Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Phoenix.
One feet.
One Phoenix.
Sounds like a dope Mexican wrestler.
Dude, I don't like. Of course, the movie's not even out. So, but just base it off like visuals. I don't like that he's like super clown.
Yeah.
Like just, I don't know.
I don't know
feel
if he said.
I mean,
didn't
it
see
can obviously go through a transition.
Heath Ledger's Joker was
the best.
the best for a lot of different reasons,
Goat.
for a million different reasons.
It was different.
I've always heard people like their argument to that is like Heath Ledger's Joker was so far off from like the comic book version of the Joker.
But like, it's not.
That's not
because it's live
It's like
action.
not what the Joker's supposed to be, but like just he did such a good job at the role he like created out of it.
Yeah, and that's like it's because it's live action. Like I guess they could try to do their best to like
But if it's
like,
live,
imitate the comics,
yeah.
but it's a comic book, dude. It's
But
like a
sure,
cartoon. It's hard to
exactly.
make. That's why it's so hard to make live action animes. Like in an anime, you can draw whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
I can only do so much with a real person.
and anything.
I can't slice his head off and make it look super clean. Like it's gonna look
Yeah.
fake, and that's what everybody's like argument is like that shit looks fake. I'm like, yeah, bro, 'cause they didn't really cut this nigga's head in half. Like, but you know, I mean, there's always those jaded people like, well, it still looks whack. I'm one of those people. Like I watched Ghost in the Shell and I was just pissed. I watched the Dragon Ball Z movie. I was little and I was still pissed. Like any
That
live
one that
action
came out a
they
long
make-
time ago.
Yeah,
That
The
was
one
the
with
worst
everybody
fucking movie I've ever seen.
from fucking Shameless.
yeah, for real.
Was that the one where like Goku was like a high schooler?
He was a
or
white
something
kid.
like
Oh,
that?
so bad.
Little white
That
high
shit
school
pissed me off, dude.
He had like so much teen angst.
But
and shit.
but every other person was Asian except Goku. It's all his friends.
God, Grandpa, God. I mean, I guess he was from somewhere else, but still.
Yeah, whack. Yeah, but that's why it's hard to like
Yeah, I feel what you're
imitate
saying.
all that stuff, dude. Well, eventually, I'm thinking in like 5-6 years it'll be cool.
At least as long as it is not Jared Leto again, dude.
I was
Oh, that
I
was
was
bad.
talking
That
I
was
was
a
talking
bad
with
idea.
Seth about this. Is CGI, is it getting worse, or
That's
is it?
crazy, right? Because now there's stuff I'll see where I'm like, yo,
What were you thinking? Like
yeah,
releasing this?
like Birdemic is an example of CGI being terrible.
Right.
But some of this new stuff, it's like it's so, I don't want to say crisp or clean, but you're just like that's obviously super duper. Like Rampage, I watched Rampage, like I want it to be dope, but I'm just like this looks too extra.
yeah.
But
You know
just
what I
like
mean?
for example, like CGI can be fucking amazing. Like in Infinity War,
That yeah.
Infinity
that's
War,
really
the
good.
Yeah, touche,
the beginning
touche.
scene, like where he's fighting Hulk, that is some of the like that shit looks real, and then like, I don't know, later when he does like this blast with the Power Stone, that shit looks horrific,
Yeah,
looks awful.
that's hard, dude. You always, but also I'm one of those people. I just watch I love watching like behind the scenes stuff. So I'll watch like the worst fights in movie history. I'll watch like the worst acting in movie history because it shows you like pretty much like these people were trying their best and still looks like ass. So you
Yeah.
got people who do a good job. Like what separates them from them? It's cool to see. It's like that, it gets you more like you respect the other actors more who are dope. Daniel Day-Lewis is incredible for that reason, dude.
I do respect how combat in movies is getting way better.
Oh yeah.
Like the exceptions to those were always like back in the day Transporter, because he was
Yeah.
always
Jason
fighting
Statham,
multiple
bro.
dudes, super creative, and in other movies they fight one dude at a time.
Yeah, it's
Or
12
they'll
of us.
not
It's
act-
12 dudes, and
Right.
then everybody just takes a turn. Like, oh, my homeboy got beat up. Like, this guy will win. Like, it's the like, why everybody just jumping on this man?
But now, like if you rewatch Troy and stuff, like it's just like it's so slow motion. You're like, oh, dude, come on, like fucking swing the thing.
Yeah.
And then now you got Keanu Reeves doing actual,
Oh, John Wick.
Dude,
Dude,
it's
John Wick's
so good.
hard.
doing
I love John Wick.
actual like martial arts tactics on people.
Have y'all seen
Yeah.
the third one?
I haven't.
I
I haven't
haven't
seen.
seen it.
I've only seen
We should
clips
go
of the
watch
whole
it.
series. We do need to go see it.
Yeah,
That-
please watch John Wick, dude. It's dope.
You saw the third one?
Not the third one,
We
but
should
I've
go.
seen the first and the second. Like, he said he hasn't seen any
let's
of
go
them.
I haven't even seen it first.
Let's go.
They're dope.
I've barely seen The Matrix.
Make it happen. But
John
no,
Wick's dope.
How do you barely see a movie? dude?
Like I've seen it, but I was young. I couldn't even tell
Or
you.
like
what
it'll be on
happened in The
TV. You
Matrix.
just watch bits and pieces.
Yeah.
That's another one that's got dude, but the Matrix, dude, the thing with that CGI, it's like it's like pretty all right. Like
Jurassic
Still.
Park has really good CGI if you go back, because a lot of it they do.
A lot of it was puppets,
it
bro.
was
Yeah, a lot of it was
animatronic.
puppets, but there's a scene where you get to see the dinosaur coming down. It's like looking around. It's actually CGI for one part, and it's really good. And back then they didn't do all the shakes, so they had to simulate by using the background and lighting and different stuff to make it look that good.
I love
And it's
it.
actually one of the best CGI.
I think that's why CGI seems like it's getting worse. Is like they rely on it too much now.
I
Yeah.
think it's
Like
been
they
better,
try to do like the scenes that look bad. They try to make the whole scene CGI.
Yeah,
and it's like
touche.
if they just put extra work into that scene and made some of it real, then the CGI wouldn't have to carry the whole like visual, and it would just
Yeah.
be like a highlight or
Do
like
you think CGI is just getting cheap now? everyone's using it now. 'cause
Well,
it's
so
cheap to use.
I
It's more
think
accessible.
I think it's so much more accessible, and like I think we're kind of in like a transition. Like technology obviously advances, and when like new and better things come out, like only certain people can use them because they're expensive, hard to get, hard to use, blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
Lot
And
of
I think
manpower.
like the top people are using like the new like the better technology right now. Like obviously, the Avengers Endgame can use whatever fucking CGI they want to. They have the budget out the wazoo, but like movies with like a lower budget, they have to kind of use like stuff that's almost seems dated now. But
Well-
meanwhile, we're just kind of moving from one to the next.
You know, I just thought about your other point too about how like they create the whole scene to make it CGI.
Yeah.
That was like, there's like there. I think that's like what stands out is when it's like something super real and this thing is like it's definitely artificial,
Yeah.
which is why like a movie with a same art style that is recreated, for example, Avatar, which I think
That
they're
was
making.
good
I
CGI.
think they're making but
That
it's
was
like
cool.
even the stuff that's like maybe it's not that good. Everything looks like that, so it's fine.
I see what you're saying.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
I
can
get what
start,
you're
yeah.
saying.
I heard they're making a second one of those.
Oh yeah,
Should
they
be
are
out
2021, I think.
2020.
What are they gonna
2020,
do? Someone tries to take their stuff again and they change those ways.
They signed a contract for 4 of them,
Wow.
which is like they're plotted out
gonna
through
be
like
out never.
2030
The second
already.
one will have
Dude,
big
Disney-
names.
James
dude.
Cameron's gonna be
Third and
fucking
fourth
dead
are
by the
gonna
time
be
the
bust.
next one
dude,
comes out.
Disney's crazy, dude.
Disney's doing Avatar?
Yeah. Disney owns Avatar.
Disney's doing
Or
that.
Avatar is under Disney.
Oh,
Did
that's
y'all know
funny.
that?
Not the Last Airbender, dude. The blue people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Last Airbender though is coming back, and they're making another live action one.
The
for
first
Netflix.
one was dog
Yeah.
shit.
The first one's dog
I'm
shit. It was
good.
a movie, but they're making a live action one that'll be a TV show on Netflix.
I'm
Is-
good.
Maybe.
which one are they going to be
they're
going
redoing
after?
the Dark Crystal.
Or is it a
too,
new
bro.
one?
Say that again?
Which Avatar are they
Netflix.
going to cover, or is it a new one?
It's I think that's a reboot.
Are
It's
they?
not a reboot.
Is it Aang or
It's
the?
Aang. It's Aang. I
Aang?
think it's Aang.
Because who was the girl? What was the girl's name?
Kara, Cora.
Katara. Katara.
Katara was like the waterbender girl. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they made a
Toph
new
was dope.
Avatar, the Last Airbender, blah blah blah.
Korra.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Legend of Korra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that one wasn't as good to me.
It was
It
still
was
good.
alright.
It was still good. Yeah. Like
Maybe it
I
was just
didn't
because
watch it.
I watched it when I was older and like I didn't because now even going back to Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's not as good to me.
A lot of stuff's.
Was
not,
she
man.
lesbian? Was she the lesbian one?
It's confirmed that she's a lesbian.
Cora
Yeah,
is? I
confirmed.
thought she was like Aang.
Lesbian confirmed.
I was talking. Matt mentioned this today about how Woody is like bisexual.
Oh
in Toy
my
Story
God,
4.
I
Is
saw
that
that
real?
too.
Is that real?
I don't know.
I
hope
could
it's
see that
not.
being a Twitter hoax.
But I don't know if this is me being ignorant. But
Yeah.
like, why does that matter?
But no, but
Because, dude,
real
like-
or not, they keep doing it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
just the principle. Like everybody's mad at Avengers because there wasn't enough gay or trans people in it.
Yeah.
Like sorry and shit, bro. Like,
But dude, you
Like-
can't get mad because a toy's not straight.
That's what I'm
it's a
saying.
toy at the end of the day.
I
dude.
could see that being like the Sonic thing, though. You know, in Sonic when it was.
That's exactly
when
what I said. I
when
said they went back on it.
because it was a fake Twitter. Like they made like a fake article.
Oh, really?
And people were like, Sonic's gonna be like confirmed trans in the new Sonic movie,
Yep.
and everyone was like, "What the fuck?
What does
like,
that
why?"
even mean?
But then it was like, if you went to the Twitter account that like started it, it was a hoax Twitter account.
Yeah,
like,
that's funny.
So like
God
I could see
damn
that
it.
being the same thing, but
the-
I don't know if it is.
But hoax or not, like what Daniel said about them not having like representation of a certain person.
Yeah.
A goddamn cartoon character that they have in their mind, like being a certain way.
And then
Like
everyone
people
does it
are
with everything.
legitimately upset.
Yeah, they were like, Gibraltar's gay in Apex. I was like, that's fucking dope, dude. Like, what does that have to do with it? He's just going around shooting people. I don't care what he does outside of going around and shooting
Yeah.
people.
But
I don't care about his lore.
It's the people who do care, like that, are make the issue.
I heard an
I
argument.
mean,
one time that-
obviously, but like,
I heard an argument one time that kind of was like, it was the first time I was ever like, I kind of see what you're saying. They were like, so like, I'll use this movie for example, but it was a different character when I heard this.
Mickey Mouse.
They were like, would you find it weird if like, say like Woody and Jesse like fell in love in the new Toy Story? Like plot aside, would that be weird to you? And I was like, no, like I guess not. Like that's fine. They're like, so why would it be weird if like it was a different something else? And I was like, I
Like
guess
if
what
like
you're saying.
if Buzz
If
or Woody,
Buzz and Woody fucking
Yeah.
went to town and
but
the new Toy
here's the thing though.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
This like male female aside, they're toys, but
yeah,
it's like they're both like cowboy characters, and they like are together in the shit. So
So,
like,
Brokeback Mountain.
so
I
like
don't know,
like
dude, Bo
despite,
Peep comes back.
but I mean like despite gay straight like it's just like they make sense. Whereas
Yeah, I
if
feel what
like
you're
if
saying.
like it was like Woody and the goddamn squeaker penguin, you would probably be like, well, what the fuck?
what was his name? Wheezy.
Yeah.
But my thing is like,
Lil Wayne in the
it
bitch.
don't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that that are toys gay, that's fine. But like, don't take Woody and make him gay. Like,
Oh,
introduce
yeah.
a new toy that's gay.
I feel that.
That's where I'm at.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, the first.
He was making out with Bo Peep when I was 8, bro.
Exactly. The first
don't-
3 Toy Stories, he was perceived as like straight as a fucking plank, dude. And like, because of Bo Peep and shit like that. So like,
He liked Jesse for like half a second.
like it seems like he's already a straight guy. You can't just
Damn,
turn
bro,
him into
Woody's
a
a
bi guy
hoe.
now, you know?
Yeah, but apparently for everyone now. He's like, I went through Bo Peep and Jesse. Like, I'm
Jesse
down for
didn't
some,
do it for me.
Some ham or Rex.
I'm ready for.
the hockey puck.
I'm ready
dude,
for
that's what he was
Slinky,
looking at.
dude.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, dude, if you think about it, regular Toy Story, they did have representation, dude. For a second, dude, Buzz was Mrs. Nesbitt, remember?
Yeah.
Oh my
he was
God.
trans.
That's
He was
right.
trans.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Like, don't you get it?
You
You
see
see
the
the hat? See, there you go. Y'all got it already. You did it in the first one for you. Leave him alone.
Fake facts.
Or make it, like I said, just make a new character. Let him be gay.
I agree with you on that.
But
They should
don't make my
introduce
niggas
someone
gay.
new.
Yeah,
bro.
Sporky, the new character in Toy Story, make him gay. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I
He
don't
can be
mind that.
trans.
That dude looks fucking weird, dude.
Nah, he's dope, dude.
Name's Sporky.
So he's
name's
evil?
Sporky.
No, he's not evil.
No,
he just like
he
thrown
looks
together.
evil.
He just watch the trailer, dude. I don't know.
Huh.
I've seen the trailer.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently not, dude.
You
You
know what
fucking
Sporky
made
is?
him.
He's the one like I think he like wants to like die or something like that. Because like he gets like
man.
made and like it's like a kid makes him and like introduce him be like he like hates his life or something. I forgot what it
Oh
was.
man.
Oh
this
yeah,
is-
because
this
he's,
is a-
he's like, I'm not a fucking toy.
Yeah,
They
yeah. He
just
was, he, was,
threw me
he was
together.
like he was like a plastic spoon with like cotton balls and like buttons on. He's just like I'm not a toy. Like he's like I don't know why they're like labeling me a toy or something like that.
Dang, this Toy Story is gonna be sad,
Yeah,
man.
that's
hella deep.
mental health right there.
Yeah.
That's hella deep.
They shouldn't have made this movie though. On the real, I'm
Yeah,
really upset.
and then
that
like
they-
in the trailer, like Woody like leaves and like encounters Bo Peep, and then like
He finds her again.
it kind of hints that like maybe he's considering not coming back, you know, and just staying with Bo Peep, you know.
Bo Peep
But
out
he's-
there doing
but
real
he's bi.
shit, making big moves.
Yeah. She got a whole flock probably.
Nah, she's
Taking
like
care
taking
of-
care of toys or some
Aw,
shit like that.
That's
Yeah.
So
nice.
she actually have a flock.
Yeah, she grew up, dude.
That's
Yeah.
real.
That's
But-
responsibility.
But so, like, I can't stand when a movie has an overarching, like, political viewpoint that it's
Or
like, trying to
you
spoon
mean like an
feed me, dude.
underlying, like a
Yeah, but
agenda
be
that's trying to-
underlying, like
yeah.
be underlying.
When it's
but
blatant.
like, yeah, like for example, like the fucking book Animal Farm. Like,
It's a great movie.
if you
Great
just
book.
take it as a story, it's fine too. But if you actually know what it's about, it's better. But like, it's not like well, here's a fucking thing here.
shove it down
You
your
need to
throat.
do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a good example of that is the Wonder Woman movie, where I didn't feel like they were like pushing hard.
Oh, yeah,
but
that
when
was
when I watch Supergirl, that's on TV, they're always pushing
That's
something.
that's confirmed.
It's
like
ridiculous.
Have
And,
you seen a
like,
girl do this? Like
Yeah,
something crazy?
But then I go
Power.
back. Exactly.
High five.
Exactly.
Oh god.
That is annoying. What's her name? The new Captain Marvel girl?
Yeah, it was kinda
Everyone
like
hates
that.
her.
Brie
Like, she
Larson.
does that.
Brie
Well,
Larson.
she does that. Yeah.
Someone's like, "How you guys doing?" She's like, guys." Like, "Oh, dude, you know what the fuck I meant. Like, suck a dick. Suck a dick." Like,
She was getting pissed off because someone was saying like Thanos was like the strongest character in the Marvel universe, and she was like,
Well,
and it was like an interview. Like, she's not like in fucking character. It's just her.
Well, if
she's
you
like, actually no, it's Captain Marvel, and I was like, dude, shut up.
Like, if you
shut
want
up.
to ask a woman's opinion, like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
she's
say it's
one of
Captain
those.
Marvel, but
yeah, she's like, "But you know,
it was
society and all
Captain
that."
Marvel was kind of like woman power too.
yeah,
But
that's
it
why
wasn't
it's
that
whack."
bad.
I mean, I know people who were like pissed at Captain Marvel, but it's like
'Cause she-
people you would expect to be pissed at Captain
Yeah.
Marvel.
She could have been a dope superhero.
I was told that like the movie looked rushed. I guess because of like Avengers is coming.
They
out soon.
filmed.
It was just
they
pretty
filmed-
regular.
They filmed Endgame first.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they did.
Yeah, Captain Marvel felt regular to me. Like,
It was whatever.
I haven't seen this one.
It didn't make me feel special. Like when I
There you
watch
go.
most of those like Marvel movies, I feel like special. I didn't really feel that special when I watched Captain Marvel.
not
it's
For
like
you,
watching
dude.
a filler episode
might
of
not be. It
DBZ,
might not
bro.
be.
It's for women, dude.
It's like a filler
What kind of
episode of
special,
DBZ.
Joe?
You're like, what? Nothing got resolved. Nothing happened.
Dude, I can't watch fucking Avengers without getting a huge boner, dude.
Yeah, dude. If I'm not feeling something special, dude, I'm not
It made
watching
me feel special as fuck, dude. I start tripping balls every time I watch Avengers.
I was
Get
so
hard as
confused.
fuck.
Damn, dude.
Damn, I can't say shit.
So we can go back to movies here in a little bit,
we-
but
we
let's
can,
get back
we
to
can.
the meat and potatoes while we're having our guest join us
Yeah,
here today. We
ladies
don't know
and
anything about you so far.
yeah.
People just are hearing you talk.
We did jump into it.
What's going on? With you? Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Scar the Monster. I'm originally from around here. I started rapping around here. Matthew's cousin, Seth's cousin. Me and Mason been friends since I was like 19.
Shit, dude, Fortnite, dude.
Yeah, before Fortnite, man. I was like 19.
No, I was saying it's been a 4
We
year.
were like maybe juniors in high school, seniors in high school.
Yeah, Matt. It was y'all's senior year. I came down.
Then you used to take me to school.
Yeah, I used to drive Matthew
Aw.
to school, bro. I know a bunch of like people that have been on the show. Dario, Seth,
Mitchell.
obviously, Mitchell. Mitchell's a part of the squad.
Yeah.
Alejandro, Ricky, Kyle.
They have all been,
Yeah.
Been on. That's crazy.
The only person I don't think I know is Jamal Booby. Shout out Booby Johnson.
Jamal's been on here.
We probably played ball.
I said he's the only one I don't know.
Oh, only one.
We probably played ball with Jamal before.
Yeah, I'm sure I have. But I was doing music down here. I went hard at it when I was around 18 because I was in a bigger city. Then
You make bluegrass music?
no, it's hip hop. It's like hip hop. It's not the trap hip hop yet. I'll dabble, but I try not to. I like rapidy raps. Listen to Big Pun. And Matthew actually introduced me to Vinny Paz, who is probably in my top 5 for sure. I really love all of Vinny Paz's stuff. Dude, Vinny,
He's really
I found Gmo Ski through Vinny Paz, and now me and Gmo Ski have a song. And like, shout out Gmo, y'all go subscribe to him on everything. But he's a very dope rapper. He signed to Magic Ninja.
He streams.
He streams. He does. He's a very, very gifted rapper, and he's probably one of my favorite people to be around.
Very good.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, so you made an EP recently?
I did. I just finished the Delightful Murder EP, which will be my first official project as Scar the Monster. So I'm excited for that. I let Matthew hear it the other night.
Is there an official date?
Not right now. I'm doing a promo run. I was looking at July, like mid-July. I don't want to rush it though. Like the projects where I want it sound like sonically it's what I want. Pretty cool right now. So I'm doing a bunch of promo stuff right now. We're shooting a commercial for it. We're just promo right now, letting everybody know about it, and then
That's awesome.
I'll drop it.
Where can people find your shit if they want to hear
I'm on everything: Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube. Scar the Monster, 2 R's on Monster. You'll find my stuff. I'm in Kansas City now, living out there. Lived in Colorado for a little bit.
Dude, so you came from, where are you from originally? Before here, were you born in
Southwest
Texas?
Kansas.
Yeah, you're from Kansas.
Itty bitty town, Southwest Kansas.
So, as of right now, dude, which is better, Texas or Kansas City, dude?
To me, like
Here it comes.
just me, I get more love in Kansas City.
Oh no.
But I think I love Texas more.
Oh, thank God.
Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Yes, it does.
Like people fuck with me pretty heavy out there. I find, but that also is like, I was fortunate enough to be like brought in by like a dope squad up there that like took me under their wing. Same with Dallas though. Like Gunn, who just signed with Def Jam, is the one who took me under his wing out here and showed me how like the blueprint for like how you pretty much pop your music off. And so I just took his blueprint from Dallas, made all my music here. I went to Kansas City with just a catalog ready, like stuff I hadn't dropped but it was ready. I'd go to their studios out there and just show out like, y'all want to hear something? They're like, sure. I get in the booth and I would just go. And they're like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, you trying to record that right now? And they're like, yeah. And then I'd record it and I started dropping projects out there. I went out with some projects ready, or like songs ready, singles. Put all those out. JLB Hood, Joey Cool, Dutch Newman. Joey Cool and JLB Hood are signed to Strange Music, which is Tech Nine's label. And they both, like I said, did a great job. Take me under their wing out there, introduced me to every promoter, every club owner, just everything, and then put me in their face. All that. They gave me the light, they gave me the spotlight. I just had to make them fuck with me. You know
That's
what I mean?
awesome, man.
But they got me in the room with the right people.
Dude,
So-
go ahead.
Yeah, you've asked 3 questions already, so so with this EP that you have put together, it's normally an artistic thing to over listen to shit you make and hate it.
Yeah.
Are you reaching that point?
I'm getting close, low key. We were listening to it the other night, and I was like, shit. But at the same time, I know how much I loved it when I got it recorded. So I have to remember that, and it's just a bad habit I have. I have a habit of pulling stuff off after a while. I'm like, this song's whack now. Like, no one's gonna listen to it. But then everybody's like, dude, where's that song? Like, where's that one song? I'm like, okay, I'll put it back up. So I've lost a lot of views that way. But it's just, like I said, it's an artistic thing. Like, I think it's shit because I do it a million times a day in my head.
Dude,
I perform it 100 times a year.
Don't be harsh on yourself.
Oh, I know. It's,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But
That's
it's
the
just,
nature of the beast, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
And it's always a cool thing. Like a song that I think is like, I won't say mediocre, but it's not my favorite song. It's always the one where people are like, dude, this is the one I like. Then I'll put out one that I think is fire.
Like,
They're
really?
like, this one's cool too. I'm like, God damn it. God damn it. Every time. But It's fun, dude. I'm learning. I'm getting to travel a lot more. I'm doing my first official tour, the Thresh Legends tour this year with Dominico, who's a very dope MC from Kansas City, and then Roswell Ville is also from Kansas City. He's a super dope lyricist as well. He just did some stuff with Brother Lynch. He's got some Nave Monjo features, so they're all making. Everyone on the tour is making noise right now. We just booked Dallas. We booked Denver, Colorado Springs, Springfield, Kansas City, Oklahoma City, and then hopefully Iowa and Omaha pretty soon.
That's awesome, man.
Thanks, bro.
So, like, the thing about, I guess maybe some people don't understand about music scenes is that someone might have some general knowledge about it, but for an area like Kansas City, the style of music that people want to like intake or ingest, what's the correct word?
Ingest is a good word. Yeah.
Consume.
Yeah, consume. There you go. The style of music that people want to consume in different parts of the country is different.
Yeah, and getting to travel, you see that, and it's cool. Like, I like it. Dallas, I can definitely say the scene I saw in Dallas, which is like at the forefront, was Gun, Street, Fat Boogie, Yellow Beezy. Like, when all of them were like first popping, like, I was here for that, and I got to see how they did it, and it was cool. But then I would watch. It's just the way performers perform here. Like, Gun can get on stage with his vocals over a track and then just go ham, and he'll have
Everybody
400.
knows the shit.
He'll have a 400 person auditorium full, dude, and just have everyone jump, and they know all his songs and everything. Kansas City, if you rap over your vocals, everybody starts just being like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like, I want to hear you rap.
They want
So
to hear
I was
you do it.
I was fortunate enough that my style, I've always made like the rapidy rap, chopper, metaphor type rap, and so
Multisyllabics, like hitting different,
syllables,
changing it up, like different flow patterns, and
a lot of different cadences.
those are all things that are important to me.
Yeah, and that's definitely why me and Matthew would listen to all the same stuff. Matthew put me on a lot of people, actually, that I pulled stuff from. So that was super dope. And that's what I was saying. When I got there, I was fortunate enough. I was doing the rapidy raps already, and I already liked being able to perform and know my words. Because I would watch people perform, they'd forget, or they would just, like, kind of move.
Halfway do it.
Yeah, like hold the mic way down here. So all I would do was watch people I liked, and I would try to go as many shows as I could and just see how people performed. And I became a student, like, for real. Like, I watched everybody. I'll get on YouTube and watch everyone perform. And then I went to Kansas City, and I was fortunate enough that before I moved there, JL and Joey were like, "You don't rap over your vocals, right?" And I was just like, "Yeah." Like, am I not supposed to do that? And then they started showing me how they did it, and I was like, dope. So when my first show in Kansas City was 2016. It was Indie Fest. I went out there. I flew out there. I drove out there with Jet. And then drove the 8 hours, got there, stayed on this couch for 6 hours, got up, did the show, hopped in the car, and drove back. And then that was my first time in Kansas City, and I loved it.
That's awesome.
I loved it. The crowds were dope. The response I got was awesome. So I was like, this is what I like doing. Like, Dallas is dope, but I'm not turn up and trap enough to pop in Dallas. But my friends are, which is dope. And I go and I turn up with them. I'll jump on stage with them. Like, I love it. I love the energy. But that's not how I rap.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got a question for you. When was the moment where you were like, okay, I think I got a chance at, like, being a rapper? Like, what was that moment?
I'd say
that's a good question.
It was in Fort Worth. It was for a show with it was Aeronautics, was a clothing company that used to throw a lot of shows, and they gave me some of my first looks out here. Tyron Banks is his name. Shout out Tyron Banks, bro. He's the one who put me on, like, my first official rap show ever. Mm-hmm. And I went up there and I choked on, like, the third song, but the first two songs I did. One was a freestyle over Day and Night by Kid Cudi. And,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the other one was a song called Mad World that I ended up putting Gun on. But it was just my verse, and I did it, and I just watched people being like, yo, you're saying some shit. Like, they were just getting lit, like, pulling other people, like, hey, like, come watch. Like, because when I got up there, it was maybe two people, like my girlfriend at the time and, like, whoever.
I was there.
Matthew. It was Matthew.
That guy, I think it's my cousin. What's his name?
It was Matthew. And it was just crazy. Like,
It was at Lola's.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Lola's was my very first show ever, bro.
Chicken
in
and
Fort Worth,
waffles?
Texas.
Lola's, dude.
It was a saloon, like a little bitty bar, bro.
By Montgomery Plaza.
Yeah, it's got like a stage in one room and then a stage in another room. And it was just crazy seeing people like get excited because they had never seen me. And I walk on stage with my face painted and like fangs in my mouth. And I thought everybody, I low key like legitimately thought I had, like you said, we talked about it earlier, that Nike thing. I was like, I'm gonna paint my face and put this fang in and rap. Like I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And I got the reaction I wanted, more than what I wanted.
That's awesome.
And when people say it's like a cliche, but like it's better than drugs, it's better than sex, it's better than. It's a feeling you only get doing that. So when people ask how to explain it, that's the only way I can explain it. It's like when I'm on stage, I get that feeling. They're like, "What feeling?" I'm like, "The one I get on stage." That's the only place I get it. It's the only place I've ever had it.
Yeah,
dude, that's epic.
That's cool. That other people can't experience that. Like they want to. They want to know what it's like.
I think everyone's experience is different. Like, there's some people who might get off stage and they're like, that's why I admire like JL and Joey. Like they'll get on stage and rock. They've sold out Red Rocks, dude, in Colorado, and then hop off stage like, yeah, like that was our job. Like another day at the office. I'm just like, that's dope.
Dude, yeah, another thing too, which I have a problem with, is people think it's like the artist's job to make people engage or like I guess not be lame or whatever, but I think it's like purely the opposite. I think it's your job, if you're going to listen to somebody like share their content with you, like it's your job to like try to be engageful, like get people together. Like how many times have you been to a spot where people are just like, dude, hang on the wall, like just standing there, they're like this, like,
yeah,
just being super weird about it, like
a rougher crowd, or like a less engaged crowd. I
don't understand a crowd like that where you want to go there and be like, well, perform for me, please.
Yeah,
like, that's so weird to me.
I think it's all. I'm the opposite. I think it's on me. Like if I had never met any of y'all and I walk in a room and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna rap, and y'all are probably like, okay. Like it's on me to make sure like I do a dope enough job, moving, sounding good, projecting energy, to make every one of y'all be like, this is dope. That's on me. Like I have to bring the content, I have to bring the swag, I gotta bring the confidence, I gotta bring everything, put it all together, and then push it out to y'all. That's all on me, and that's what I do. Like I like. One of the dopest compliments I had is that my energy is real contagious, like when I'm on stage. And I like that. Because when I'm up there, I'm super lit. And I'll find someone, like if I'm rapping and doing whatever I'm doing, and then you're moving your head, and he's not, I'm going to stare at Josh and like keep leaning in at Josh, and he's going to start doing it. And then once he does, I'm like, okay, you're done. I'm going to move someone else who's not moving. And I'm going to get them lit. Because even if you were only lit for those 5 seconds, you were there. I did my job. I got you where I wanted you. I try to do that every time with every person.
Dude, I never think about when artists do that. Like when you can go to concerts and see that kind of stuff.
Oh, it's like, oh, you're not having fun, bro? Like, watch this. And then I'm going to say some shit.
That's so whack of the person.
It is.
But
it's, like you said, nature of the beast, bro. Like, not everybody wants to show love. A lot of people think it's weak to show love to someone they haven't met or don't know. It's just weird to go about their friends being like, bro, you're riding this dick. Like, that was one of the worst things that happened. I had an issue with that when I first got to Kansas City. I knew 3 or 4 people in Kansas City. Dutch Newman, JLB Hood, Joey Cool, and Young Prez, and they're all part of Strange Music. So I hung out with them only. I don't know none of y'all. I don't give a fuck. I'm brand new here. I'm gonna stick to what I know. And I started getting looks from promoters because there's these established artists telling people like, yo, he's dope. Give him a shot. Like if you don't believe me, let him show you. And that's all I needed. So I'd get the looks, I'd deliver, and slowly I'm getting better on stage because I'm watching Info Gates, Joey Cool, all these dope, like Abnorm. I could sit here all day and name Kansas City artists who are incredible, way better than I am, like that taught me how to do what I'm doing. Loogie's amazing. Y'all need to check Loogie out. I would just watch them, and if they did something cool, I would try to incorporate my own way of doing that. I was like, oh, this dude always gets them lit. How does he always have everybody so engaged? And then I learned a lot of it was confidence. A lot of it is just knowing your stuff. And then I asked, like, I'll ask the crowd shit. I'm like, hey, if y'all are having a good time, make some noise. Like, stuff like that's cool. But then I'll be like, hey, if you got more than $5 in your pocket and you're taking someone bad home tonight, make some noise. And nobody makes noise. I'm like, damn. It's a bunch of broke, ugly motherfuckers in the crowd. And then the next time I'll ask again. I'm like, if you got more than $10 in your pocket, you're gonna take a bad bitch home tonight. You see everybody, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm like, all right, there we go. So now we got some dope motherfuckers out here. And then there's little shit like that, dude. Like if you took a shower today, make some noise. If nobody makes noise, like yard growth.
Okay, I got one more question for you.
God.
So when
Is interrogation gonna end?
dude man,
Dude, man.
Dude, man, come on.
how did your rapping progress? Like where did you start when you like first began like rapping?
In Matthew's grandma's. I mean, I wrote raps in high school, but they were super whack. There's a group in Wichita, Kansas called F4, and they're battle rappers, and I would just sit and listen to them write or like bounce off each other. They'd watch battle raps all day, so I'd watch battle raps and find who I liked. I've always studied whoever I listened to. I'd study. I'd want to rap Eminem versus Perfect. I'd listen to Tech 9 forever, bro.
But back then you didn't even know you were studying. You were just listening.
I was just like, I'm gonna make, because I hated when someone next to me would be singing a song and didn't know the words. I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
Or halfway singing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So I wanted to learn.
Josh does that a lot.
I do it all the time.
I wanted to learn all the words to, like, if I liked the song, I would sit there, I'd print out lyrics, and I'd read them. So I was like, I know this song. I was like, did you know that's what they say in this part? And they're like, oh, or someone would say like a part wrong, and always be that annoying kid. Like, that's not what they say.
Well, I know one thing for me that turned me on to I'm not gonna say technical styles of hip hop, but like where people are saying something of
In a creative
value,
way.
like super creative,
Yeah.
in a certain way. I would always break that part down and be like, why do I like that?
Remember when you couldn't
Why
say
do
the
I
part
like
on
that?
Yellow Wolf's, like, what was that Yellow Wolf track? He said something like a salamander.
Oh, it's on.
It's on Trunk Music.
No, I know what it is. God damn it.
Yellow Wolf and I'm an Alabama boy. Got more than a... Yeah, it's Yellow Wolf and I'm an Alabama boy. Got more spots than a salamander boy. And Matthew could never say it right. But that's what made me like it. I was like, so it's hard for regular people to say. So, like, and it's really not. It's just him practicing.
Mm-hmm.
He just said it over and over and over and bounced his tongue however he had to. Like, that's all these hard cadences are. It's just training yourself to do it. And that's what I would do when I was little. I'd find the hardest parts of songs, like a big punch that dead in the middle of little did we know that we riddled to middle men who didn't do diddly. Like, I would learn how to say things like that when I was little because I thought it sounded dope. And so then when I got older, yeah, I could write shit like that and I can just say it. And I like that.
I need to start doing that because, like Mason said, I can't remember shit.
And that's another thing
butcher
people
Especially after a
ask.
night of drinking, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's like everybody.
I can't perform drunk, but I can perform on acid, and I can perform super high. It was a Wyoming experience. That was not cool. It was cool. It was cool. It was cool after the fact, but I was like freaking out for the first half of that.
Were you like slipping up on stage, or you do the whole stage or whole performance like?
It's
did
muscle
well?
memory, dude. Like, once I heard my song, like the beat started, I was like, immediately, I was like, I know this song, and I just rapped it. I rapped the whole thing because it's mine. I wrote it. Like, it's
Which one of you kaleidoscope looking motherfuckers? Again?
yeah, it was Vendetta, bro. I heard the beat drop for Vendetta, and I was like, yeah, I felt calm again because I was scared. Like, all these people were looking at me,
Oh, this
and I'm on
sounds cool.
acid, and I'm like, shit. And I breathed in the microphone. Did y'all heard? Because I took a big ass like.
What is it? Every rose has. I hate that he does that.
It was I love it. I genuinely love rapping, and that's why I get mad when other people who don't like get to pop off. Like, I'm gonna say mad, but just like, damn. But it's just staying patient. Like, my time will come. You know, my shot will come, and I gotta just do what I can with it. I don't really hate on nobody. I just kind of kick it, but it just sucks. You know what I mean? I'm like, I know I say doper shit. I know I do, but I'll get to show people that eventually. So all I can do is keep writing dope shit, so that when I do get to show them, like, look how much shit I have ready. Like, it's all just waiting for y'all to come watch it. Like, that's the goal. That's my outlook on it.
What's the inspiration behind your name, the Scarlet Monster?
Scar the Monster came
The
from
Scarlet Monster.
Is that what you were saying?
Scar the Lobster.
The cigarless mobster.
Is that not what he was saying?
He get harmed and
Boo, Matthew. No, it's Scar the Monster.
Scar the Monster. My
Like
bad. I thought you
Scar
said
from
Scarlet.
Lion King.
No,
But that
you're
is like what everyone thinks. I don't know if this is the way I say it, but everyone thinks that's what I say the first time. Literally everyone. But it comes from, my first rap name was Simba. It was just Simba, straight, cut and dry. Because that's what, I had a little Simba toy I carried around everywhere. People were calling me that, like, when I was younger. And then, so that was my rap name. Then I went back home, and I was just in my room, and I was watching World Star videos, and there's a dude named Simba. And he's from, like, Alabama or something, but he had, like, this super dope video. He was getting millions of views. And I kept checking, like, every hour. I was like, God, he's at, like, 100,000. I was like, oh, he's at 500,000. Like, well, God damn it. Like, if I come out as, yeah, if I come out as Simba or Little Simba, they're going to be like, oh, you're jocking this. I'm like, I have to come up with a new name. And, like, I said it out loud, and I got a piece of paper out. I think Albert was with me. One of my friends was with me.
Albert,
yeah.
what a silly name.
The homie, bro, Bert. Hey, Bert. And my little sister walks in the room, and it was Yannette. She had to be maybe 4 or 5, dude. She's little. And she came waddling in there, and she was like, she's just being annoying. She's asking what we were doing, and I'm answering. I'm like, I have to make up a new rap name because someone took my name, and she's just kind of looking at me. And then I'm writing. I have names crossed out. I had, like, Kid Loki. I had a couple names that I ended up thinking I was going to use, right? I had them, like, circled. Yeah, just trash names. And then she was like, why? She's like, I thought it's your name is Simba. I was like, no, not anymore. And she was like, well, Scar's brown and has black hair, and you're brown and have black hair. And I just looked at it. I think it was Albert. And I was like, that's my name. Like, Scar sounds dope. I was going to spell it with a K just to be annoying. I was like, nah.
Money sign.
Right. And then, yeah, money sign K with a guns, AR.
It's got the, like, accent marks on top.
If I was a Tumblr rapper, that's what I'd spell my name. I swear to God. But then I added the Monsterr part.
Norwegian.
And it just sounded cool. It sounded like a metal band. And I was like, dope. Cause I love.
That's the first thing I thought of when you said. Well, I thought it was Scarlet. Either way, I kind of think it. Either way, kind of. I was like, that kind of sounds like a metal band.
It sounds like a metal band, and like
rock music.
Even my logo, it's like got a metal like feel to it. And I kind of like that aesthetic that I've managed to like portray. I guess like that it is like a little harder because it is hard. It's like aggressive rap, is gritty poetry. It's like a good way it's been described. It's like I'm real rough with my voice, and then it's like real aggressive and angry. But it's like the flow's there, so I like where I'm at. I like the.
Dude, a lot of those like lyrical rappers that like are very, I guess, lyrical heavy, they never make sense. But Daniel's like it's like his rhymes make sense, and like I don't know. I feel like
that's the problem I have.
It's just people just rhyme like big words just because they sound like right, but it doesn't. There's
or
no
just say a lot of
them.
words.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm elegant and celibate. Isn't all that evident? I'm like, what?
But like an example of this is like Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is really good.
Incredible.
Busta Rhymes has a lot of content.
Incredible.
An example of someone not saying shit but being super good is on Look at Me Now, Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, he says nothing in that.
He knows because Busta Rhymes is so talented. Like if you know hip hop, you know Busta Rhymes is really good.
He's a legend, bro.
But you cannot. I don't discredit Busta Rhymes on that song because I know what he's doing. I know that he knows what he's doing. Yeah. I guess if that makes sense.
He knew it was gonna be a pop song, so he's like, it got Chris Brown. It's when Chris Brown is at the height of his shit, and he's like, all right, I'm on a song with Chris Brown. I'm gonna just show out.
He didn't have to say anything.
Yeah, but then like Matthew said, Busta has songs where I'm like, yo, this is how you rap. And there's a lot of people out there that I love listening to. If you can make me be like, I wish I wrote that. That's when I know it's really good.
That's one thing that's so special about just music in general, though, is when you hear something, you're like, damn,
that was dope.
I could have thought of that, though.
But you never did, and you've never heard someone say it, and you're just like, that's impressive. It was right there. It's like when you see infomercials about the dumbest inventions. You're like, why the fuck didn't I think of that? This motherfucker's out here getting checks like a pet rock. That motherfucker made millions of dollars off a pet rock, and everybody was mad. Like, that's stupid. I'm like, yeah, your daughter's got one, so give me my money. Like,
Josh has one.
Yeah, he was thinking about getting a second one. Remember?
You have 2 pet rocks?
I ain't got no pet rocks. The fuck
you probably named him Rocky too.
That would be lit though.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Just Rock gets KO'd every day.
All day. But stuff like that. That's what I like. If I can be like, why didn't I think of that?
That's why I really do. I love watching battle rap scene stuff. They say something that is so creative that you're like, everyday household things. You're like, what in the world, dude?
Yeah.
And that's what's so special about hip hop to me.
I love battle rap. I wish I did battle rap. I was taught to rap by battle rappers, and I go and watch as many. Like in Kansas City, it's one of my favorite things to do is go watch battle rap. There's a lot of really dope people who come through.
Does that go on here?
Mm-hmm.
Battle raps, really?
Yeah, there's some in Dallas. Yeah, you got a whole league here too.
Those are really good people too.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty high profile.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just like from
Yeah,
Dallas.
we should go check it out sometime.
Dude, yeah, please do. That battle raps are awesome, and especially, I mean, not so much now. Daylight said it best. A lot of it's just like antics now. It's like I'm just gonna take my shirt. Everybody, oh, the crowd gets lit, and then he's just real angry, like getting in the dude's face.
Daylight has done everything, so
Yeah, shout out to Daylight. It's a dope battle rap. But yeah, I love this shit, man. I genuinely love making music. I genuinely love performing and traveling, dude. Now it's finally paying bills. Is what's cool. Like,
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
When your
like,
passion starts paying you back, that's when you know you like
it's
you're
stuff I
you're
never
made
thought.
past the threshold.
I never thought I'd be getting as much love as I get, and that's fucked up to say, because like, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be confident in myself, but at the same time, like, I was realistic about it. It's like everyone raps. Like, what's gonna separate me from everybody else? And I've been fortunate enough that the things I've done do separate me, and I do have a lane, and I am making noise. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I talked to Snow about doing a song. I've got to meet all kinds of dope rappers I never thought I'd get to meet. Growing up, I bumped Tech 9, bro, from 8 years old till now. And like now, like I've been to his house. I've kicked it, had dinner with him, like showed him my stuff, like heard his stuff before it was released, all kinds
invited
of.
to his birthday party.
Yeah, I went to his birthday party, his Halloween party.
That's awesome, man.
Shit I never thought I would do, bro. And Gmo Ski, I have a song with Gmo. I talked to Gmo Ski. Like, these are things that I would like just fantasize about. You're like, that's one day I'm gonna do it, bro. Like, one day it's gonna happen, and then it does. You're like, oh fuck, like, and it makes you want to do it more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what else can I make happen? You know what I mean?
Does it ever feel like work to you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so much times it feels like work, man. Like, trying to keep everyone happy, trying to just
Time management,
especially, dude. Like, there will be days I don't write for like 3 days. I start feeling like real antsy, and like I get irritated easy.
Yeah.
So I haven't let anything out. If I haven't recorded in a certain amount of time, I start feeling like I'm falling behind. Like, as a rapper, I'm like, dude, everyone's gonna think I don't rap anymore.
Yeah.
Because I haven't recorded in a month or 2 months, and then I start getting frantic.
I always hated that saying that everybody's heard, like, if you're doing what you love, it won't feel like work.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing what you love, like, you don't go to work every day. Like, you go do it.
Yeah.
Well, I always think that's so bullshit.
It
Like,
is.
no, because now it's gonna feel like 10 times
work
more
more.
because you're you're doing everything in your goddamn ability to make it happen.
Yeah.
So it's
definitely.
like it feels more like work than any other job you could ever have.
Yeah, and it's yours. It's literally all on you. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, I've filed for the first time, like, my taxes as an independent contractor.
Yeah.
Like, and that was like
That's
a chore in itself.
Getting paid to do your passion, you're not literally just doing your passion. Like, there's a lot more
Right.
to do in the back of house when it comes to doing your
And then-
passion.
You got to do that quarterly.
Yeah, right. And then you got to just deal with
Not a joke.
other people always being like, you're on other people's time sometimes. Like, if I want a song with Matthew, I have to wait for Matthew to record, send his shit. Then I'm not a patient person. Like, I am a patient person, but after like a certain amount, I'm like, I'll just write a verse. I can write a verse as my song. Like, I've done that a couple times. Like, the person just taking too long to send me a verse back, so I'm like, fuck it. And I'll write it, and I'll just try to get them on something else later on, because I'm real impatient with, like I said, I feel unproductive if I don't do something consistently.
Yeah.
I learned that from Gun, though. Gun dropped 20 projects in the 4 years I've known him, and they're all dope.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why he's where he's at, because he works super hard at the shit, and he knows what he's doing.
Right.
And that's what I try to emulate as best I can, like, in throwing my like own little twist on it.
FaceTimes Gun one time we were setting up here, and we're working on getting him in there.
Hey, he'll be cool. He's funny. Gun's hella funny,
I haven't
bro.
talked to Gunn in forever.
He's goofy.
He still got long hair.
Nah, he cut it, but
Did he?
it's growing back. He's icy now too. He's got a new chain. It's looking fancy.
Do you have any questions for Josh?
For me,
Yeah.
I hit me with something. I got something.
Yeah, Josh, you done
Always
interrogating
got-
our guest, dude.
Dude, I got answers. You know, go ahead, ask me anything.
If you could have 3 superpowers, what would they be?
Super speed, flight,
Why do you need flight if you have super speed?
Because I just want to be everywhere at once.
You just picked 3 different movement.
Why not? I want to be able to fly. I want to have super speed. And
Why
I
can't
want
you
to
just
teleport.
move
Super
quickly
feet,
up there?
Yeah, and I move extra fast. I teleport also. I can fly, I have super speed, and I teleport.
He can go anywhere, dude. He can get there any means of transportation. He's got choices, dude.
Hey,
He
you go to the
lies.
store. Well, how
He's
do you
like,
how do you want me to get there?
Man, I've been flying a lot recently. Let me just teleport there, dude. Like,
Yeah. Why would you have teleport and anything else?
That's what I'm saying.
literally, any one of those three, and then two others is like.
Okay. So
Yo,
what?
shout out Nightcrawler for being the dopest X-Men ever.
What if I just teleport in the air? I fucking fall. I don't have anything
Teleport
Then you're
from out of the
flying.
air, dude.
But what if I teleport in the air and I still like take damage somehow? I don't know how.
Take
Oh, like-
damage. This ain't
like-
real. This isn't a
Dude.
video game, dude.
Like,
You don't
as
take
my mom
damage.
You
would-
have
man.
like velocity,
You
but
gain
as you
XP for that.
teleport to the new place, you still have that same velocity.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
how
I
I
see
think.
where you're coming from.
So I said, okay, why not just fly?
Just teleport standing still then.
Yeah.
stupid.
Just fly always.
What?
just fly always.
Yeah,
Like,
just fly always.
Continuously fly, dude.
All right, so here's a decent question.
Okay.
If you could have a real life, like a movie made about something you've seen, a book, a cartoon, come to real life, what would you want it to be?
Is there an Alchemist movie?
Full Metal.
Live action or
the movie, the
I
book,
thought
The
there
Alchemist.
was. Oh, The Alchemist.
Really, The Alchemist?
That is with. I don't think so.
I'd want to see that as a
Something
movie. I
like-
think that would help a lot of people just seeing it because the book helps a lot.
Or that's not the question. Damn, I just remembered my question. Remade is what the question.
Oh,
Oh,
remade?
remade.
Oh,
Because
man.
I was thinking about A Clockwork Orange being remade.
Dude, that's my answer.
That's like
Aww.
I showed Matthew that movie, dude.
that is the best movie.
It's an
You can
incredible
watch.
movie, and it like you said, the underlying message is dope. Like, it's an incredible movie.
Quick question. What is this? Is this?
Oh,
is this,
dude,
what
I
you-
can't.
You ever seen Rocket
far.
Power?
He does for Prince, dude.
Is it just for? It was like, I thought it was like diddling. Was it diddling?
Yeah,
Or it could be like the Rocket Boogity.
Ah, okay, yeah. That's lit.
Be whatever you want it to be.
What would you want to have remade, Mason?
Backdoor Sluts 9.
I don't know. I didn't. I would say, man, the pressure's on. I would say,
Dude, you know what I just thought about?
What's
Since
that?
the pressure's on, so you can continue thinking. Like
Thanks.
you can't you can't make. I mean, they're clearly trying to do it with Fast and the Furious. You can make
Oh
Fast and
my
Furious
God,
27.
9. They're on
But
9 now,
dude,
right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but
And
that's like,
spin-offs.
dude, porn. You could have,
Yeah, it's like 26.
yeah, you could
Dirty
have
nasty.
infinity.
Dirty Nasty Latina Mills, part 96. You're like, damn, she's in this one too? Like, she's been doing it for 4 years.
Sticking it out.
Dude, who's your top 3 porn stars?
It's tough. It depends on the kind of day.
I don't even.
What's the humidity like, dude? Is it cloudy? Partly sunny or partly cloudy?
I don't remember names though.
What? How?
I really don't.
I don't
Josh
know.
is like Lil Pump with porn stars.
Yeah, I don't remember their name. Just used some and dibs. I got what I needed from her.
So to answer the question about the movies, we'll go on to porn stars. I would say Rose Red.
Rose Red.
That's a
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah,
What's it about?
it's like a Stephen King novel about these like college students to go to like this like haunted house or whatever or I guess to like do research there.
It's a remake? You want a remake?
He wants it
I would like
remade.
to see it be remade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
When it come out, like just early on.
I think it was like late '90s.
That was early.
They keep rebooting Stephen King
90s?
shit, though. You might see it.
Yeah. That It 2 looks dope.
I can't do it.
It 2 looks crazy.
Can't
Why?
do it. I'm terrified.
Oh.
I look like scarred as a child.
Well, yeah, you started out by saying you were a little bit scared in Brightburn, so I don't.
Yeah. It's a
Like,
superhero movie.
It kind of low key is like super villain.
It is a
movie.
superhero
Loki
movie.
is a superhero.
So
The kid has
Loki
superpowers.
That's right. He's Loki Superman.
I think that's what it is. Like, he lands in that from outer
Yeah,
space.
same storyline kind of.
No,
He
yeah,
lives
it's
in the
the
middle of
same.
Kansas, wherever, and then he just goes around fucking shit up. I think
Mhm.
it's when he grabs the lawnmower blades when he's like, you know what, everyone's done.
Oh, so you seen the movie?
I've seen like a little bootleg before it gets cut off. You know?
Oh yeah.
That's called the trailer.
No,
No,
like,
he means bootleg.
like I was on movies 1, 2, 3, and
Oh.
then it was there, and then whoever found out it was up, and they pulled it.
Mm.
So I got to stream some of it.
Dude, I genuinely can't think of any porn star names right now.
What?
It's freaking me out.
Open your phone.
Well, yeah.
You go to your Safari right now.
Yeah,
I know
my
a lot.
history, dude.
I will say, because I take a look at the rankings sometimes.
I do too, bro.
Dude,
I'd be
I
on the
don't-
rankings.
I
I'm
can-
like, how did she drop this
I
many?
can-
Like, I've been watching her so much.
I can't comprehend, dude, why Mia Khalifa's so high.
Yeah, she retired. You see her get mad at the radio people that were like, ex-porn star me. She's like, check your fucking facts. I made maybe like 6 movies. Like, and you're going to have me on my show. Like, don't ask me about that. And he's like, well, how else am I supposed to know? You're known for that.
Yeah.
I've watched
You're
you.
not
You,
known
you wouldn't
for-
have a career as a sports commentator if you weren't a fucking porn star first.
She used to wear jerseys in her porns.
Yeah, but
She's a
I just,
Redskins
dude,
Yeah,
I just.
and where else? There was another team. She was trying to get some college kid to go there.
FSU.
She said she'd fuck him.
She's
They-
a- she's
they-
a-
he turned him down,
She
though.
likes Washington teams, but then she likes Florida teams. Like, see, she's everywhere. She don't know what's going on.
Just like a porn
She's a
star.
Redskins fan. That's all that matters.
But
Get out
I
of
just
here.
can't. I don't know why she's so high. Like on number 2. Like what is it?
She's
is
number
it,
2.
Yes.
Who's number 1
Number
right now?
2.
Lana Rhodes.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair.
And the little cherries, man.
Yeah.
That's fair.
What's
I
up,
Lana
dude?
Rhodes.
Dude, I'm in like deep thought right now.
Mason's just.
I feel like
he's
I just
faking.
I
He's
don't
pretending he doesn't
like
know nobody.
I don't have like something I just go to, you know.
I feel like I know like the,
You don't go to
the,
Tiana
the
Trump.
joke names, dude.
The top
You don't
ones,
ever just Google
the
Tiana
top ones right now is Lana Rhodes, Mia Khalifa, like Mia Makova
Me and my
is
cousins
up
got
there.
that booty, man.
Alexis Texas is coming up again.
I remember
Riley
Alexis,
Reed
I
is
remember.
always Riley Reed's
I know.
always.
I know.
Dude,
Riley
Riley
Reed,
Reed's
yeah.
number 3. Riley Reed's
Gun
number
had
3.
Alexis Texas in a video.
Yeah,
What?
That was dope.
That's wild.
That was dope. Imagine.
dude, she's like 4 or 6, dude.
Oh, really? She looked
Yeah.
little. I feel like most of them are.
Yeah.
These girls are all super itty bitty.
There's some big man.
What?
Big one.
Gave up halfway in that sentence. There's a big.
I wasn't thinking about it.
What
What
happened?
you think?
I realized what I said.
Hey, just
didn't
real quick,
didn't
everybody-
convey the message I wanted to send, so I had to go.
Wait, everybody,
Further.
everybody in your mind, picture a cherry tomato real quick, and then that's Jacob's
That is
face.
Jacob's face right now.
Am I really? 'Cause I'm not embarrassed at all. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, it's getting redder, dude.
Yeah, as it gets more red, dude.
I don't care.
I thought he had a mask on.
I like what was I gonna say somebody. God damn it, Matthew.
You said Gianna Michaels.
I
the
do
other
love.
day.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, John
She
Michaels
will
up there.
fight you, dude.
Yeah, she's
I
kind of
watched
mean,
that.
dude.
I
She's
watched that. She's
mean.
punching that one dude.
Yeah, E Fucked is a tremendous website if you want to look at all the bloopers and I don't know
E-Fucked.
crazy shit that happens in
In porn.
like adult humor.
But yeah, I don't
Oh,
like
shit.
her. I used to like her. Like she has big boobs, but
Gianna
then,
Michaels?
then yeah,
It's
then,
so sad when you see him get old, dude. Like Ava Devine's all just used and gross now. She used to be one
I
of
don't
my
even know
favorites.
who that is.
She's just Asian with like double G tits
Gross.
and huge lips. She's super plastic now.
Who was the chick on the Blink 182 cover?
isn't she
porn star.
dead?
Maybe I
I
don't
thought
know.
she was-
I'm just wondering. I just know that there's a porn
August.
star.
I
So
thought she got
August
like
Ames
addicted to
died.
meth or something.
on
Oh,
the Blink
wow.
182 cover.
The chick, yeah, with the what was it Enema State of Mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she got like addicted to meth and like
Damn.
kind of went downhill.
Shit.
It's crazy how many like Hollywood stars you see that are like doing heroin and meth just consistently. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're just, and then you see them ending up in like regular people's houses, like just on drugs and shit. You're like, dude, what the fuck? Like when I
think-
watched that documentary of not documentary, The Dirt about Motley Crue.
Oh
like,
my! I just
at a
watched that the other day.
He was just at a regular dude's house.
Yeah.
Nikki Sixx.
Yeah,
He's in there just like
he literally.
like, what's up, Nikki? He's like, what's
OD.
up, bro? And it's OD'd in this.
I got this shit for you, dude. ODs.
in like Matthew, like he hit up Matthew and was like, "Hey, bro, what are you doing?" Like nothing. He's like, "I need some heroin." Matthew's like, "Bet, come through." And it's at the spot you live at now.
Just Nikki Sixx.
Yeah, it's the biggest rock star on the planet.
We're
Pass
like
it out.
we're past an hour already.
We are. Oh
So-
shit, man. Each week it gets faster and
Really?
faster.
Jacob doesn't do a good job, dude, of letting us know. whenever
I
we
try
come
to
up
find a natural break in conversation, so
No,
I don't
dude.
have to interrupt people.
You just
And
interject.
we're just we've been having a good conversation.
said-
Aren't you?
That's it.
Aren't you a Redskins fan?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah, chop it through.
I don't know what that
Reds-
means either.
That's their thing, right?
That's a Chiefs
That's-
thing.
No.
that's
Oh, the
that's
Chiefs.
any
That's
that's anybody
that's
who's a
not one
Native
in the NFL,
American.
that's
That's
FSU.
anybody who's a Native American team.
Jesus, that is true though.
Yeah.
Is it really?
I mean, we don't do. No fan does that. So
Oh, we dude, he's on the team.
Damn.
Wait,
We don't do
I was
that.
talking
is it
about
racist
fans,
what we
though.
just did?
You just heard it here first on Bottom of the Class podcast. Jacob is What did he do? He did free agency.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried out free agency.
He went
They
into
dropped
the
him.
combine.
Combine, that's what it is.
Wow.
I wish.
Would you play for the Redskins?
Jacob can make. The
I
team.
couldn't. I wouldn't play for any. I don't want to play for any more football than I have in my life.
I feel that.
I would like to like run that team so we could.
You
be
started
good,
playing
maybe.
like Pee Wee, right?
I started playing tackle when I was 5, dude.
Not even
Yeah, Texas,
foosball?
y'all can play early. We can't play till
Foosball?
we're 8.
I never
Really? That's
played
wild.
football.
Yeah, I couldn't play till I was 8.
I played flag when I was 4. Went to tackle next year.
That's crazy.
But you never played foosball.
I mean, I'm sure I played once or twice, but like,
What the fuck?
who the fuck cares about foosball? It's not even football.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
That's
It's
ignorant.
for foos,
Get out of
way.
here.
Hey, dude.
Oh, man.
Hey, dude. There's soccer players. That's football, you dick. All right. Don't you
Dumbass.
ever.
They don't even have feet.
Football.
Hey,
Huh?
but
They don't even have feet. It's little like.
Well, yeah, but it's still a soccer ball
Damn,
they're
they
kicking
don't have
around.
feet,
A football, I mean.
Damn it, Mason, you're getting a
Sorry.
sidetrack.
Soccer
Fuck, we
ball,
gotta
dude.
end. We gotta
are
end.
they bisexual? Do you think?
Yeah.
Probably.
Who's bisexual?
I don't know.
The
Woody is.
foosball
I know the
players?
goalie, I think, is transsexual.
Gianna
Yeah.
Michaels is by.
Woody was the big mom I was talking about earlier.
She's one person, I thought.
Gianna Michaels?
You just Gianna Michael. You said bi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's bisexual. I only know 'cause
Sometimes
I've
she's
seen
Gianna. Sometimes she's Michael.
it. Yeah. I like when she's
Anyway.
Gianna
Oh
more.
my god.
Do you guys have any
Last
final
of Us.
thoughts? I have a final thought. Earlier in the podcast, I mentioned that the lady on the Enema of the State album got addicted to meth. I said Enema State of Mind, and you guys all agree with me. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, doesn't make sense. And
I was trying to think of a porn star.
it was Enema of the State.
Well, I knew what you're talking about. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I know, but
I don't know Blink albums.
I think I'm just so used to like people getting called out for that shit. I was like, man, like everyone just let it slide. So I had to call
We
myself
don't
out.
remember that shit.
I was more focused on
I don't know the
Monsterr,
name of
man.
a single Blink 182 album.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
I was just saying why I didn't correct you.
One time. One time I was trying to watch The Sopranos, dude, and I don't have HBO, so I ended up just complete on accident, turning on The Sopranos,
Oh hell yeah!
and yeah, so don't watch The Sopranos.
Don't watch the Sopranos.
I
I was like, well, where does Tony come in? This is really graphic. Like, sex, is
Well,
it
he's
just sex
about-
the whole time?
Right when he's about to nut, it just turns black.
It's like, wow, I thought this was a
That's
mob
the
movie.
worst, dude. Isn't that the worst one? Like you're watching one, it's like a 12-minute Bang Bros one, and like it doesn't show any of the cool shit. Like right towards the end, it just like it's like still pictures. It's like watch the full thing at bangbros.com. I was like, I'm not finna do that, dude. I'm on this free porn website
Dude,
for a
how
fucking
about
reason.
like a porn star's like self-control to like, dude, pull out way too early, dude.
I couldn't.
They do.
And
they
then
do.
everyone's watching you, dude. I've seen too many like
Exactly.
behind the scenes. There's like 9 people in the room.
And this has been Bottom
like
of the Class
this.
podcast. Thank you for joining us here today. We got Scar the Monster.
Big facts.
Not Scarlet Monster.
Cigarless mobster.
What?
Wait, we fucking over? That's it?
Yeah, that was. I didn't even. Okay. It's over.
That was your